It's life update time, guys, so make sure you stop in for this quick lunch chat so we can tell you all about what's going on. Hey, Localtarians, it's Amanda, and I'm back. Listen, a little update. I know that I think it was about 2 weeks ago almost, about a week and a half ago, I put up a video about my skin health and sharing that journey with you guys. And I just wanted to take you in for a quick little update for any of you that have ever noticed the thing under my eye. And maybe you noticed how big it was after my procedure. I had it burned off or whatever, but there's still a little bit there. But boy, isn't that a lot smaller. This thing, not great, but it's still smaller than it was. So, and there's a little one up here. He peeled off a little bit. He's still there. And I do have some good news for those of you that didn't see it. We'll link it up here. Basically, right here on this little freckly thing, we had a shave done, and on the nose they punched something so that they could do biopsies on them. Great news is they're both benign, so I don't have any skin cancer currently anyway, at least none that they're seeing. So that's a great thing. So guys, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is please get your skin checked. If you get any kind of things like that at all, if you're spending a large amount of your childhood like myself in the sun, you definitely want to get it checked and see where you're at and see if there's anything you can do to, I don't know if you can ever reverse it, but protect yourself. Make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. Make sure that you're, wearing hats, or heck, take an umbrella with you. Shade yourself, whatever you need to do to try to get out of the sun. Stay in the shade. As it is right now, the sun's coming in through the window, messing up my shot a little bit. But I wanted to give you guys that update, but that's not the only thing. I stopped in here to 7-Eleven. I'm out on 192. Jeff's working tonight. Guys, you're gonna love where he's working. Brand new place just opened yesterday out at Epcot, Space 220. Pretty dope, right? I'm excited for him. He seems to like it. So it just opened yesterday. He said the lines were ridiculous. People were out the door for hours and hours and hours, because he didn't go in until 3 yesterday, I think it was. And yeah, he actually was there, past 9. But he said that those people had been standing there since 10 a.m. when he arrived. So he was like, wow. So people were really excited to get into it. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with it, I will go ahead and put a little picture of what it, I don't know if I'll have a current picture of what it looks like, but I'll show you at least the mock-up of what it's supposed to look like. And basically the idea is it's going to look like you're eating in space, which is pretty dang dope. I think we can all agree that's going to be cool. It's a prefix menu. It's attached to the Mission to Mars building, so it is in Future World area. And yeah, what's really funny about this whole situation, Jeff's never been to Epcot in his life. He doesn't know what's out there in Epcot. The only building he knows right now is where he's working. And he's been out front like once or twice, just, during training. But he's not been on any rides. He doesn't know. He's never been to the World Showcase. He sees Test Track when he comes in because it goes into the cast area. But yeah, it's pretty funny that somebody who's never been to the park got hired to work in the park. Now, he works for Enzo's, which is out in, any of you who've been to Disney Springs, you've probably seen Enzo's Hideaway. But now Enzo's Space 220 just opened, so this is pretty awesome. And he told me some of the stuff, that's going on in there. But guys, if you want to know more, check out, their website. You can find out more information online. A lot of the news companies are also telling people about it, but I don't know what we can or can't say. But yeah, now that it's open, that's pretty much all you need to know is it's a prefix menu. They do have some alternative items. They have upgrade items and things like that, but they have a pretty set type menu. And it looks like it's pretty good. He tried a lot of the food and said it was absolutely wonderful. So pretty excited. All right, so while I'm here killing time waiting to pick him up at 9 p.m. tonight, 4:49 right now, just saying, got a few hours to kill. I wanted to fuel up my car here at 7-Eleven, and I decided that I needed a little fuel up too, because I haven't had a lunch yet. So I thought, let's get keto with it. All right, so let's start here. All right, so we've got our iced tea. Now what I did is I took it and I added stevia. Not too hard to figure out, right? They do have stevia at 7-Eleven. It's very nice of them, at least this one did. And they had sugar-free vanilla syrup in there as well. I was very excited to see that. None of the other flavors or anything. I was originally going to get nitro tea, and then I noticed that it's sweetened. So we did not get the nitro tea. I really wanted to try it. It was hibiscus pear. It sounded absolutely wonderful, but I will have to look it up and see how many, if there's a lot of carbs in it or not before I try it. So we'll go with regular tea because I put the sweetener in and I controlled it. There were 0 carbs in the vanilla syrup. Now that doesn't mean you should go hog wild with it, but I did put about 3 pumps in here. And let's give it a taste. I have yet to taste it, so this will be interesting. Let me give it a little, my customary zhuzh. All right, guys. Wow. Okay, so I put 3 stevias in this big one. They probably could use 1 more, but the vanilla syrup's really good in the tea, guys. So if you've never tried that and you feel like you want a little, kind of a little treat, or you want to feel a little fancy, put some of that sugar-free vanilla syrup in your tea. It's actually really good. I like it. Let's see what else I got. All right, so we're gonna start with this. All right, so now this is Sabra Snackers, roasted red hummus and pretzels. Well guys, since we're doing the keto thing, we're not eating those pretzels, but we are gonna eat this hummus. So let me figure out how to open this. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it just pulls off, it's glued to the bottom, and then you can open up the pretzels. I'll give these to my mom. She's not on keto, but I can't eat those, obviously. Were I to eat them, it would be a lot of carbs. Let's see here. 40 carbs with both of these items. Now, I know some of you are probably going, hummus? Well, yeah, why not? A little bit of hummus is not going to hurt you. Obviously, there's not a whole lot in this little container. And, I mean, you could conceivably put that lid back on here and save the rest for later. It's kind of a nice thing. So we don't have to eat it all. And now you're going, well, what are you going to eat it with? You don't have any pretzels. So I thought of that. And I got some cheese. So we got some Kraft Kobe cheese here. These are nice. This was $1. It's a pretty big cheese for $1 from a convenience store. And then we got the Gouda. And let me just look at their carbs and everything. Yep, they're good. Both of them are fine. So we got the 7-Eleven's version of Gouda, which I think is like 79, 89 cents, something like that. And then this giant one for $1. Let me just see how much difference there is. Yeah, this is about 2 of these. So we're gonna use pieces of cheese to dip into our hummus. And it is a red pepper hummus, which probably isn't the best choice, but it's the only option they had. All right, so something else we got is one of my favorite things to snack on. And of course, you don't want to eat the whole bag because it does have, let's see here, it has 7 carbs, but then you can take out 4 of the dietary fiber. So we're looking at 3 carbs, and there's 2.5 of those in here. So if you ate this whole thing, it would be like 7 carbs. So you could eat it, but it would be a lot. So we got the whole smoked almonds. Now, if you've never had like a smokehouse type almond, they're very smoky and delicious. They're really good. They had regular almonds. They even had cocoa dusted ones, but watch those because those tend to be sweetened with something other than just cocoa. So make sure you check your labels always. And as you can see, here's our label for this one. Not a whole lot of calories either. So we can also dip those in the hummus. In fact, I think these will be really good. Let's give them a try. Yeah, I didn't know what to do today because it's kind of rainy out and kind of gross, but I was like, let's take a pit stop, get something to snack on here, and figure it out from there. Get us some of these. Just get a handful, I think will be enough for now. Give them a try. I'm going to just take a couple right now while I'm filming for you guys, but then I'm probably only gonna eat about half this bag maybe. All right, so just dip it in there. There we go. Oh, that's really good. This was just something I saw in there. Nice. God, this is really good. Really, really good. If any of you missed my last video, or one of my couple last videos, out in St. Cloud, which is actually not all that far from where I'm at right now. It's probably a good 10, 12 miles, maybe longer, maybe further out. Less than 20, I'd say. There is a place called Wholesome Keto Treats. Guys, if you're in keto and you're looking for something different, that place is worth the drive. Or if you need something for a wedding or a birthday, they make cakes and everything. So make sure you check that video as well. I'll link that up there in the description. I think you'll really like it if you ever try it. They got cookies, they got bagels, they make chaffles and pancakes, and their cheesecake brownies. Oh my gosh. These are really good, guys. All right. Let's try it with the cheese. I know it's going to be good, but, you know, we'll just go with the Gouda. I know it's going to be good with the other cheese, so. This one's just slightly more convenient. I'm going to just rip it in half. Or maybe even thirds. This isn't your best option, but when you're out and about, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Just give it a taste. It's really good with the cheese. The almonds are almost too salty, because hummus is somewhat salty on its own. At least this one is. That's really good. These Gouda ones are really good. I've showed them to you guys before. So good. Alright. Very good. Alright guys, well, I wanted to share that with you and give you that little update about my skin and just kind of go with the flow and let you know what's going on. Sorry if I look a little rugged today. I know I look extra red. I got kind of hot when I went out to pump my gas, and I think it's just I'm a little flushed, but I'm fine. I'm not sick or nothing, guys. All right, well, I'm going to get some more of my snacks, and we'll catch you next time. Peace. See you guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your friends.
And hit that bell so you know when we have a new video.